the show with a corporate conversation, and that is Sonata Software, and that recently completed the merger of Encore Software with Sonata Software North America. And just last month, it had won a large multi-year strategic IT outsourcing deal from US-based premier healthcare and wellness company. To discuss this and more, we are joined by Jagannathan Chakravarthi, the CFO at Sonata Software, to talk more about the prospects going ahead. Mr. Chakravarthi, good morning. Thank you so much for joining in. I'd like to talk to you first about the deal that you had won last month. Could you tell us more about that, this multi-year, multi-million-dollar deal that you have won? What does that do to the company now when it comes to the financials? How does it benefit to? Is it EPS accretive? Tell us more on that.
Yep. Good morning, all. Thanks for this opportunity. This was the deal what we have announced during the earnings call. We have mentioned about the healthcare deal which we won towards the end of June. This is the same deal because we were waiting for customer approval and they have announced it when customer approval has been received. This is the healthcare deal. This is like the second largest deal for Sonata. However, we have also mentioned that the deal requires some investments in AI and the investment in the transition of this deal. So the initial stages, the first 3 quarters will be margin dilutive. We will have because of the on-site heavy, we have the rebadge people in on-site, hence there's an on-site investment that will actually depress the margin to some extent. And also we are going to have an AI platform investment which will be built by us and then transferred to the customer over a period of the deal. These again requires an investment in the initial stage. After the first phase of transition over, after 3 quarters, we are expecting the margins to improve from the deal. Overall, the deal is definitely accretive to our margin. It is equal to our company margin, what we average margin we maintain. The deal is for 7 years, and this deal is a breakthrough for Sonata Software.
Could you quantify those investments, Mr. Chakravarthi? You mentioned that this deal would require some investments, right? Could you quantify them for us?
No, not exactly. I couldn't quantify because this is customer confidentiality are there. However, this is the first time we are integrating an AI deal along with this. This is a major investment in helping the customers run their operations using an AI platform. We have our own platform, Harmony.ai, that is going to we are going to customize that for the customer requirements and going to launch it along with the project for the customer.
Okay. Mr. Chakravarthi, I just wanted to confirm. So in Q2, companies won 3 large deals. This deal is a part of it, right?
Yes, this deal is part of that. Q1, we have 3 large deals. This is one of that. Correct.
Okay. So it's in Q1 that you won this deal.
Yes,
okay. So
exactly.
What has been the deal win so far in Q2? Has it been better than Q1? What are the trends indicating? I know you cannot give a number to this, but just a sense qualitatively, and if you can give a number, that will be great as well, Mr. Chakravarthi.
No, we will give the number during the quarter end. Quarter close is over, but the pipeline has been very, very strong for us. We have been mentioning that. Interestingly, there is a delay in closing the large deals for us. We have been highlighting that there is an uncertainty and delay in closure of the large deal. However, the pipeline has been always very good. The situation as pipeline is very good, but the deal closure is taking time. Is surprising for many of us because this has been very, very strong. And this quarter also will be a good quarter for us to close the deal. We are expecting the deal wins to be similar to what we had in Q1, but 1 quarter, 2 quarters down the line, we are expecting it to improve much better. This definitely is a changing environment. We are waiting for the other external environment to change, and with that change, we expect that market will be better for us in the coming quarters.
So you're saying, Mr. Chakravarthi, that the deal closures that according to you is still taking time, would that improve a couple of quarters down the line, if I'm getting that correct?
Yes, exactly. That is our expectation because the 3 factors are playing around: the political factor of US election, the Fed interest rate, the economic factor, and also the technology cycle where customer is having a wait and watch for the entire AI cycle to evolve for the customers. But at least 2 factors, we expect that in Q3, Q4 it will be better. So with this, we expect that the deal closure will be better, and Q4 of this year, we expect the momentum to be better than what it is at present.
Okay. Mr. Chakravarthi, can you give us a sense of how much is healthcare contributing to your revenues right now? What is it growing at? And BFSI, you mentioned US elections being one of the major factor going ahead. What is the US BFS looking like? In quarter 2, has it picked up?
Healthcare is at present around 16% for us. We were at 3% earlier, and we have been improving. The healthcare is doing well now. In fact, there is a strong bounce back in healthcare. And the BFS sector, we are definitely seeing the green shoots, particularly the consumer banking side of it. Definitely, there are some new opportunities coming in, and a lot of discussions on opportunities are happening. And we expect the BFS will bounce back in Q3 or Q4 of this year. We see definitely a momentum. I'm not saying insurance vertical. Insurance is smaller for us, but BFS definitely has a clear signal of green shoots indicating recovery from the BFS sector soon.
Seeing green shoots, Mr. Chakravarthi. You're seeing green shoots, Mr. Chakravarthi, but is that translating into deal wins, sir, within the BFS segment? Do you see a pickup in that in the second half? And also couple that up with your fact that are you on track to achieve that $1.5 billion target that you had for FY26?
No, we have already announced that FY26 it may be difficult for us. So because of the slowdown in the market, we said we'll achieve by FY27. We have already told that last quarter. The BFS sector, we are expecting it to recover back by Q4 of this year. It will be better is what we look into. Healthcare is doing well. The TMT vertical is also actually doing well. Our largest customer is doing well. The only sector where we see very, very strong softness is the retail. Retail and manufacturing, there is softness. Other verticals are slowly improving. If BFS improves, the momentum of growth for us will be better.
Okay, so that continues to remain the point to focus on and track very closely. Mr. Chakravarthi, last question before we let you go of this interesting conversation. We spoke extensively about AI pipeline the last time. It was around $60 to $65 million. What does it stand at? Have you seen an improvement there?
Yes, we are seeing a lot of improvement in the AI pipeline. What has happened now is even if it is a 100K deal, customer wants an AI there. Without AI or Gen AI in a deal, no proposal goes now. Nothing of that. So at present, everybody wanted to explore in the AI deals in all the places where they wanted. But when it comes to a large deal, customers have to wait and watch. They wanted to see whether this is the technology, this is the final technology, this is the change technology, what is. Because every day there is a change happening in this technology space. So there is some wait and watch from customers' side when it comes to a large deal. But we expect this going to drive the growth for the IT sector in the next couple of years. And definitely the momentum will be better in the coming days. The pipeline is very strong and it is growing every year. Every quarter on quarter, it's growing very well.
Very quickly, Mr. Chakravarthi, one final question. With Encore now complete, are you eyeing more acquisitions with the cash that you have on the books?
We are always open for acquisitions, and we've been very clear that we are open for the acquisition. But we are not going to do anything for the sake of size. That is not our cup of tea. We are very clear unless it is a strategically fitting acquisition, we will not do it. At present, we are not very, very keen on that. We are waiting maybe the end of the year or next year, we will probably consider an acquisition. But we are open for an acquisition which is strategically fitting into our requirements.
Okay, all right. The street seems to like what you're saying, Mr. Chakravarthi. The stock is surged to the day's high. Thank you so much for joining in with all those details and what the plans are going forward for Sonata Software. That's the word coming in from the company about the deal wins and different sectoral outlook as well. We'll slip into a break. Up next, we'll discuss what's buzzing in commodity space with Manisha Gupta. Stay tuned for that.